All right, welcome back to Wally Owns, and it is the grand finale. We will be talking about retirement and pensions today. We're talking about retiring responsibly now. A lot of us are out there, and we only start to think about retirement a few a few weeks, a few
Before,
months
yeah.
before retirement, and that is not adequate. That's not retiring responsibly. And today we have Miss Laverne G. Johnson. How are you doing, ma'am?
I'm fine, thank you. It's
Nice
a
to have
pleasure.
you. So let me just give you a little introduction. Miss Laverne G. Johnson is presently the Pension Administration Manager of the QMax Wealth Management Limited. She is responsible for the administration of the two multi-employer pension plans for the credit unions and the pension clients for the Jamaica Corporate Credit Union League United. Is the sponsor and QMax it is the sponsor and QMax the funds manager and administrator.
Administrator.
All right, so we're not finished yet.
No, not yet.
Miss Johnson's earlier experience in the area of group life, health, pension benefits, and pension administration began over 30 years. We're a veteran in this.
That's right.
Quite so, 30 years ago, as she worked for organizations such as Life of Jamaica, now Sagicor, Grace Kennedy and Company, and First Global Financial Services. Now proven, right?
Yes.
Now, in 2001, she completed the securities course and was licensed by the Financial Service Commission, FFC, under the Securities Act as a dealer representative for the then FGFS.
Yes.
Miss Johnson is a fellow of the Life
of-
Management Institute with management science as her specialty, and she holds a BS degree in business administration from the University College of the Caribbean. She is the appointed responsible officer administrator of QMax by the FFC and a Toastmaster of Toastmasters International. We have a lot there.
Yes,
we have a
indeed.
lot there. A lot of people here in FSC and don't know what that is, but it's a big deal.
It is.
Yes,
That's the Financial Services Commission.
yes, and if you don't have your things,
Your license and your things locked, you know.
you're a fraud.
Oh, exactly.
No,
Right.
with this wealth of knowledge and experience that you have, a lot of people hear pension and retirement. They think it's the same thing, you know.
True.
They're related, but they're not the same.
But they're not the same.
No.
They're related.
Now break it down for us. What is the pension? What is the retirement?
All right, so the pension is simply when you're working now, you get an income. So when
Yes.
you get to retirement, your income is replaced with pension.
Okay.
So you start to get a pension now and you start to work, you stop working for your money. When you're an employee, you have to work throughout the month and then you get paid at the end of the month, right?
Yes, yes.
When you retire, you stop working for the money starts to work for you. So at the first of the month, instead of you have to work throughout the month to get your pension, at the first of your month, you receive your pension.
Okay.
So you're not working for it
You're
anymore.
not
You get it up front for it to work for you. So you're
Yes,
getting
yes.
an income to live.
To live instead of working.
Working to get paid. Correctly.
So the money we would have put down, the contributions we would have made over the years.
time, yes.
Yes, that's what's sustaining us now. And I don't think a lot of people, especially young people, take it seriously.
They
because
don't.
we feel like we have
A long time and something that you can put in the back burner.
yes, because the vacations and the nice car and the handbags,
Okay.
the
That takes
parties.
priority.
Yes, yes.
Yes, and the pension is secondary. It's for old people.
Yes, I don't know.
Yeah, not there yet.
I don't know. Like, I am thinking if I want to retire in style, I would want to make sure that my retirement fund is stacked and piled. And you can't do that overnight. It's not like an
No.
exam, you can't cram for it.
You have to plan for it.
So what would you say to the person right now that is throwing the bare minimum or nothing at all for their
All right.
pension?
I would encourage them to start saving on the first paycheck. The
First.
actual one, once actual, funds actually explain that persons who are contributing towards a pension, because as I didn't clarify earlier, it's after you start getting a pension, it's when you get to retirement that you will start getting the pension.
Yes.
Right?
So that's how they're related.
Related.
So it's
right.
not the same thing.
It's not
they're
the same.
related.
They're
When you get to the age of retirement,
Then
then the pension. Okay.
chips in. So the retirement, because retirement is usually so small, it's only 5% of your basic pay that you start to contribute initially. However, if you start to save towards this pension from the very first paycheck and you're in a defined contribution plan, when you get to retirement age, you will have a worthwhile pension.
Quite so. And a lot of people think that the 5% is the only thing you can
Nice.
A lot of people don't know you can contribute up to 20%.
50%. Exactly.
And the little I know about this pension thing here is
Yes.
when I put my 20% towards my pension, it's not taxed. It goes
Very
straight.
good. So you know a lot, man.
I
That's
know
not
I know a little
lot.
bit.
Because guess what? You see the 5%, it comes out when the payroll clerk gets your basic pay. The first thing that comes out is your pension. So it comes out before the tax.
Before the tax.
And then can you imagine that is the 5%, but then you can contribute up to 20. If you took out that first 20% before your salary is taxed, that is tax-free. That's the part of your pension that's your pay, the part of your pay that you are saving for retirement.
Yes.
And it comes out before tax, so you don't pay any tax on your pension.
Yes, so if you are upset to the amount of taxes you're paying, this is also a good
I want
way.
you to pay more.
Yeah,
More pension.
More pension, less tax. Come
Less
on.
tax.
I think that is the catchphrase now.
More pension, less tax.
Yeah, man. I would definitely go along that line to make sure especially if you know you're irresponsible with your money outside of it.
Thank you.
Put it down first and make sure that it is secured. Yeah, man.
So that additional amount that you mentioned, most persons is just going along with the basic 5%. But that additional amount up to the 20 is tax-free too.
Yes,
and
yes.
it's going to be more pension to down the road. Because the more contribution, more pension.
Yes.
Less tax for
yes. So more pension, less taxes.
And more pension down the road.
Yes, quite so. Now, why do we think that a lot of people just don't take it seriously?
I think what happens, like for example, even with the voluntary, that additional amount,
Yes.
most persons start off with just the 5%. And so they get accustomed to the net pay. So every month your net pay is a certain amount. And you start to live within your means with that net pay. You don't want to reduce it down.
Yes, it gets a little strenuous.
Strenuous. Because remember now, even though the pension is going to come out before tax, that amount that is going to be additional that you're putting on, that additional, you put in 5 and then you can go up to 20. So that additional 15, it's going to be a little strenuous for you. But at the same time, if you look at it as we say, more pension, less tax.
Less taxes.
You're going to pay less tax because what you don't put in pension is being taxed.
It's being taxed. So you're going to lose a significant
in the
amount
long run.
anyways.
So what we normally do to encourage persons, as was said, because you get used to this net pay, this net amount, is to, when you get a salary increase, we encourage them to do it that time. When you're going to get a new pay amount, you do it that time. Because remember, you don't know how much your net pay is going to be yet until the new amount
Yes,
chip
yes,
in,
yes,
right?
yes.
So we always encourage persons, increase your pension that time. That's
Yes,
a good time
good
because
time.
then the net pay not getting affected.
Yes,
You're expecting more money.
Exactly,
right?
exactly,
Yes.
exactly.
So that's a good suggestion for persons to really think about. Because as I said, why they're not doing it sometimes, they get so accustomed to this net pay, they don't want to. They really can't even afford less.
Yes, because as you said, their life just got
Accustomed to it. And I'm
to
sure
it.
you tell them, say it's savings on your part, and you're going to pay less tax, and you will get more. They're not seeing it.
I think a part of the problem in our culture is that if we can't benefit from it now, it's like it's not a benefit at
That
all.
too. That too.
That instant gratification.
Yes, people love to get right away. What
Right
can I get
away.
out of
Yeah.
this?
And I tell people, you see things like investments, like pension.
Yes.
You're not just putting down the money. You're putting down the money for your future
Push
self.
yourself, and the money is going too.
Yes.
As it is being invested in a pension fund that is earning
It's earning higher interest rates than most things on the market.
tax free.
Tax free.
As the pension funds don't pay tax.
So all of these things we are missing out on because we don't want to make the
That
sacrifice.
sacrifice and put in that additional amount.
Now, do you know of anybody that is trying, has approached you and saying, I wish I started earlier. They're in their 50s now, just starting their retirement. And can you speak to how negatively it affected their retirement?
Well, that person is not even at retirement yet. But it's somebody who I had been speaking to about this additional amount. And now that the calculation is done, and when we are looking at the calculation, you know that even a dollar in the money is voluntary. And
Everything
this
is compulsory?
Everything is a compulsory 5. But this is not a defined contribution, a defined benefit plan where the pension is based on a formula. So it's like a percentage of your average annual pay and times the years you're in the plan. So the more years you're in the plan and the higher your salary go, then the benefit it will always be better for this type of a plan. However, because there's not that additional 5% or even 7% was the maximum for that plan, that person is now so disappointed. She's so disappointed that she couldn't even talk to me because of what it has placed her in such a light that it's as if she can't believe. But it's just because she didn't take time out to check. She didn't take time out to check to see that she was not making this voluntary amount. And so she's distraught. And nothing can do about it now.
Yes, we can't turn back the hands of time. I
time.
like when I'm talking to younger people, I tell them that, look, when I was in primary school, especially just starting primary school, I thought God was going to come before GSAT. And look at me now, in the work world. So I'm saying, the same way when you just start primary school, you cannot imagine the end of primary school.
I know you can look back and see her at the end of it long ago.
Long ago.
It's the same thing with work in the world.
Yes, it is.
I cannot forget too for myself. It's like just the other day I did start work. I was downtown at Life of Jamaica, the same Air Jamaica building there. And I was going to work there. That was in 1980.
And we're all the way in 2026.
26 now, that's so many years ago.
We're not, it's 26 years ago, we said 19, you know.
No.
So time is flying.
Oh, time is just moving. And so time waits on no one. And as I always say to persons, just do it. Nike, just do it.
Just do it.
Yes.
Just do it. Look, I tell a lot of people, because even outside of the pension thing, I encourage people, save no less than 10%. And this is what I use to encourage them. I say, look, if you start taking out that 10%, initially it will be hard. But after you get into the rhythm of things, it will just be a part
of it. It's just like when you just start owning your home, or even just get a loan for a car. Initially, the amount that, especially if you go all the way and get some really nice, you put yourself under some real crunch, you know. But eventually it works out and you look back and you say, but I mean, couldn't do this to come, you know, things just peter out over time.
Yes.
Time takes care of everything.
Yes.
So it's worth the sacrifice initially.
Yes. But for a lot of us, you know, the crazy thing is we will sacrifice to get the car.
Yes.
The trips. But we won't make that sacrifice.
So put aside the pension.
And it goes back to what we're talking about, the instant gratification.
Right.
When you sacrifice for the car, it show up right away.
That way, yes. You know, you
look crisp. Yes. But we fail to realize that, look, down the road that this is good. Because I know 2 people, one with her pension, one man without a pension, and sometimes in complain, same thing, say his kids would have, like, people, look, it's good when your kids can come back and help you.
Yes, but what if they don't?
Because they don't.
They're not obligated to you to do so.
Quite so. Quite so.
And so some of them, they're fixing up the house saying that is where they're going to be. When you take, many people have them nice big house for
Empty.
and they show them gone. This one gone, this country, that one gone there. So because guess what? That's what they want. They're even considering the house to be an old house. They don't
Yeah,
want
they
that.
don't know. They want
Things
modern.
don't look like that anymore.
Yes,
People are living in gated community and,
They want modern amenities.
modern life, right?
Yes.
That is
So I know too, the one man, he's complaining that his kids should be doing more. I have this lady. She never worked no whole heap of money when she was active, but she
Yes.
did two things. She made sure that she retired in a paid off house, and she
Okay.
took care of her pension.
Right.
Now she gets her pension, and her kids still come around and help
Exactly.
out. No, whatever the kids help out with is like a little extra,
extra on what she's getting.
instead of
she depending on them or not having anything at all.
yes, and that is not nice at
Not
all
at
to
all,
not
at
to not have
all.
anything.
Yes. Pension is so important.
Yes, we really need to make sure that it is a part of our investment talks
Yes.
going forward. Now we're coming up on our first break.
Okay.
Now we're going to talk about the golden harvest in this break.
May I have your attention, please?
It's just me, myself, and I. Solo ride until I die. 'Cause I got me for life.
When that turns on my mind, you just want that I call you love.
There's some Tiffany's and bottles and bubbles. Girls with tattoos and like, I'm looking for your suicide.
If you ever try to let go,
May I have your attention, please?
It's just me, myself, and I. Solo ride until I die. 'Cause I got me for life.
run around, when that turns on my mind, you just want that I call you love.
There's some Tiffany's and bottles and bubbles. Girls with tattoos and like, I'm looking for your suicide.
If you ever try to let go,
May I have your attention, please?
I love my credit union. I could never be without a credit union.
Take me back to when you just became a member. What was life like back then?
I joined the credit union in 76, December 76, because Christmas coming up. You need to buy something for the children.
Right.
So I got a loan. I remember $30 loan. That time $30 was plenty money. I just buy Christmas things for them. I would like for every young person to join a credit union. And I'm really serious about this. Parents should try and get their children. It doesn't matter how much money you can put in a month, It save little your pocket money. Or your lunch money.
Right.
And start a credit union account. I honestly believe that.
Today's a very special day. Today is the birthday of one of our longest standing members for over 50 years, Miss Winsome Dawson. Happy birthday, Miss Dawson.
Thank you. Thank you, man.
Do you want to share how old are you today?
I am 86 today.
6. How has that been for you?
Great. I'm not sick. I still pretend that I am 50.
You still look like
Exactly.
I still pretend I'm 50. And I still enjoy my life.
So how did you plan to retire and be happy, so much happy?
I tried saving with my credit union. That was number one. And try not to borrow that I have the shares there. My children helped me along that, have 5 wonderful children who mommy looked after, really look after mommy. Yes, I call mommy, you go to your exercise classes or whatever. So I do my exercise, I went to my dance classes and try and eat properly.
Exactly.
Tell me, what do you like to do nowadays?
I like to go to shows, to go dancing. I enjoy going dancing.
Oh, you used to dance before?
Yes, I danced for 30 odd years with Tony Wilson.
Well,
The
what's
company
that?
dance theater. But I didn't perform, I just did it for exercise.
Okay.
And I go to the gym.
That's why you look so young and fit. That's the secret. I see you have a lot of cars. Tell me about them.
Well, my boys, my sons are definitely fanatic. If you look here now, it's 3 Park right here.
So you drive them?
Yes, I do. Of course I do. I still drive at 86.
What keeps you going?
What keeps me going? I love to bake. And I enjoy my grandchildren. And my children too. Even they are big people. I enjoy them.
I see you're big on family. How has the credit union supported your family over the years?
Over the years, you see, the credit union was and I still think is the easiest place to get a loan. And being a widow with 5 children, my credit union was very helpful to me. School fees, books, all along. I got help from my credit union.
So take me back to when you just became a member. What was life like back then?
I just started working.
How old were you?
I was 73. I was around 36. Yes. And so I joined the credit union in 76. I think it was December 76. Because Christmas coming up, you need to buy something for the children.
Right.
So I got a loan. I remember $30 loan. That time $30 was plenty money. I took buy Christmas things for them. I'm thinking, yeah, man. And then sometime after, I became the treasurer of the credit union. Yes, for around 12 years.
All right. So far, we have covered the minimum that you can pay, which is 5% of your income. The maximum,
20%.
20%. We tell you that it's tax-free when you contribute towards a pension. So the more pension you contribute, the less taxes. And remember, you're not just putting down some money for anybody. You're putting down this money for your future self.
You.
It's you. Do not steal from your future self. Now, we have a few more questions to get in depth because we have a wealth of knowledge in front of us and we want to get every bit of it. Like, how is the pension calculated?
All right, so the pension is calculated based on the type of pension plan. So you'll have a defined contribution plan, which most plans are defined contributions. Like, for example, the individual retirement accounts, where you can just walk in and buy a pension. That's an individual retirement account or an member on the plan.
Okay.
So the employer is not contributing to this plan.
Okay.
You can contribute from 1% up to 20% of your income.
Oh, on the okay.
On the approved retirement schemes they are referred to. But then you have the approved superannuation funds who are defined contributions as well. So those are calculated based on how much money you would have put into the fund, how much you would have contributed over the years, and an annuity factor is divided into it. So that's why they call it, another name for it is a money purchase plan.
Okay.
So whatever money you have, that is used to purchase a pension. They call it annuity.
Okay.
So that is the money purchase or the defined contribution plan, which the approved individual retirement accounts are the same. Right? They are DC plans. But then you have one called the defined benefit plan, where the pension is calculated based on how much you earned and how long you were in the plan. So the formula that gives you your annual pension is a percentage. Like, for example, it can be 2%, it can be 1.85% times the average of your last 5 years salary or the average of your last 3 years salary, or it can be a final salary too.
Okay.
So you can imagine 2% of your final salary will give you a higher pension.
Yes, most definitely.
Most definitely, right? And then it's times now the number of years you were enrolled in the plan.
So we have a lot of
A lot
multiplication.
of, wow, and you get a big pension when you work that out. Your contributions usually, both your, well, it's your basic contributions, usually cannot cover the cost of that pension.
I wouldn't imagine so because we have a
Right.
lot of multiplication
Their
going
salary
on.
and years and
And all-
percentage. So you find the difference of your contribution is what is the employer's contribution. So whereas with the DC plan is what the employer put in, what you put in, the voluntary, everything coming together to get this pool of funds to purchase the pension. For the defined benefit, it's a percentage of your last 3 years salary or your 5 years salary times the years that you were in the plan. And that gives you your annual pension. So when that is valued, the employer really is standing the liability of that excess pension.
Then that would give more motivation for you to contribute.
The voluntary too,
Yes,
don't.
man.
Because you can add more to that formula with the voluntary.
Exactly.
Yes.
Why are we cheating ourselves? No. Another thing we want to know is after retirement, family, beneficiaries, health, loans, travel, property, investment, entrepreneurships. What do we have to expect after
You
retirement?
get to retirement.
Yes.
Okay, so depending on the type of pension you would have opt for, when they calculate, your pension is calculated, you have the defined, the 5-year guarantee, and you have the 10-year guarantee, and you have the joint and survivor. So you have these 3 different options that the pensioner, the person who's retiring, can opt for. The one that most persons go with is the 5-year guarantee. And it is the factors that are used in these formulas are already 5-year guarantee based. So if they're working with a 5-year guarantee, what it is saying is that the pension is guaranteed for 5 years to the beneficiary.
Okay, so for those of you out there that might have missed that,
Yes.
it's still a lifetime to you if you are the one that owns the pension plan.
Correct.
But a 5-year guarantee. So, for example, the pensioner dies within that 5 years.
Correct.
So the pensioner, God forbid, the pensioner die in the
That
first year.
oh man.
4 years go towards a beneficiary, whether that be a spouse or a
A
child.
child. Whoever you would have named beneficiary, and if it's 2, it is split based on the percentage.
Percentage,
So if you say
yes.
the husband wants to get 50 or the wife get 50, and the son or daughter get the other 50.
Yes.
That's how it is paid. So your pension, whatever your pension is, would be split like that. And they would get it for the other 4 years if it's a 5-year guarantee.
The pension is looking like a Swiss Army knife at this point. It has multiple functionalities
Of course
because
it
this
does.
sounds like it is a added little benefit on your life insurance sort of.
Exactly.
So
Right.
look, the pension is a very good and useful tool.
Yes.
Now, we know that for some people out there, they messed up. They
And
never
never
do the,
start.
they never start early, and now they need to supplement their pension to survive.
Right.
We want to know what type of employment opportunities exist after retirement.
Well, after retirement, there are investments, like for example, QMax Wealth where I work, there are a number of other areas or avenues that persons can invest in. You have different investment vehicles, you have bonds, you have repos, things like that. But you have to do short-term investment because you're now a pensioner.
Yes,
You're
yes,
not
yes.
into the long-term. Like
No,
when
you
before
need it
retire,
now.
You need it now.
You should have been doing the long term from
Long
before.
time.
So now the investment style has to change.
Change.
You cannot be looking into a stock that is going to bingo 20 years from now. We need money now.
No, right.
Right?
So you have to look at short-term investments. You want to keep that lump sum because when you retire, you get the option to choose a lump sum, which is usually a 5 million more up.
Yes.
And you want to make sure you're investing that money, even though you want to make sure it's working for you.
Yes,
You're
yes,
investing
yes.
so that
No lazy money.
no lazy money. You have money that is going to be bringing in money for you because that now is when you need money.
Yes,
You
most
don't need to be
definitely.
putting down nothing at
Not
retirement.
at all.
You need
Not
to be
at all.
enjoying it. not
Yes,
so?
yes, yes,
Right.
yes.
But you still don't want to deplete it.
No, it is not a sprint.
No.
It's
Right.
yes, it's more like a midway race. You know, it's not
Right.
because it's no longer a marathon. We're at the end of the race.
End of the end of the road.
So, no, if you had to highlight right now off the top of your head, because we all have our little biases, you know.
Yes.
What QMax product would you recommend at retirement right now? If you could list one.
One QMax product?
All right, give me two then. Cause sound like you don't have enough products.
None. I don't know them like that.
Okay.
Because I'm not into sales really products, you know, but I definitely could find out which products QMax, because I know the QMax ARS is coming on, and that is for individual retirement.
Yes.
So it's still a retirement product that is not at retirement. That is one that's taking you to retirement. But you're thinking about a product, I would think of a bond, you know.
A bond,
Yes,
okay. And I
bond.
heard you mention a repo.
And repos.
Okay.
Right? So QMax have all of those investment vehicles that they offer.
Yeah.
In terms of returns and all of that, I don't have the information on
Okay.
those. Right?
Well, let's talk about the one that carries you to retirement.
Retirement, the approved retirement scheme. That one is one that is, we will be definitely marketing that real soon. We have started to market it. However, we have put the infrastructure in place for that product. And so individuals can come in and get that product.
We you know, sometimes they say, oh, Jamaican have this, Jamaican have that. But
Right.
I think when we do a lot of digging, we realize that there are some tools out there
Yes.
that are designed to help us. We just
Need to use them up more and do
get
research
in.
and ask questions. Yes.
Yeah, so I am absolutely loving what I'm hearing. Right now, we're going to get another break. We have some questions and answers that the audience can get into and win some special prizes. So we'll be taking a short break and we will be right back.
Okay.
At time $30 was plenty money. I took buy Christmas things for them. And thing, yeah, man. And then sometime after I became the treasurer of the credit union. Yes, for around 12 years.
And you said $30 loan?
Yeah, the first loan was $30. I'll never forget that.
You could have buy all the things with it?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. All the things. Yeah, man. Well, it took 5 children. So you're going to do little Christmas things for them.
Right, so with all the experience that you've garnered over the years, would you become a member of the credit union today?
Certainly.
Certainly, why?
Yes. Well, I think the credit union has progressed a lot since 76. More, what's the word now? Like, you are able to get more loans for different things now, you know. And it has really changed. It's not, and the credit union for me is not just for the LaSalle's group now. You have other companies coming in.
Oh, it was open to the public.
Yes, yes. Well, when I was there, just the LaSalle's group and Carreras and Appleton. Yeah.
All your family members are part of the credit union?
Yes, they were at school.
Oh, they were saving with the credit union?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. How impactful was that into their upbringing?
I think it was very good for them. They were taught lessons that they have to prepare themselves for life. So they were able, if you need a loan when they reach the age, you know, and try and save with the different things that you offer. Like your yes.
Or different saving products?
Yeah, different saving products, yes.
Of experience, what has life taught you about money, community, and trust?
Always remember to put aside something. And your credit union, I think, is the best place. But it has been the best place for me and my family. Yes.
And what do you think younger members can learn from your experience?
To try and save with the credit union. For you have this opportunity to get a loan to start you in life, to do something. Your credit union is always there to help you. You know, that I have experienced that for many years. So I would recommend that young people try and join a credit union.
And then, what about the relationship with the credit union itself, the staff members, how
I love my
integral? They made the experience different for you? Was it, more personal?
It's personal. It's personal. I have my trophies from my credit union. You know? I'm going to show you them. I love my credit union. I could never be without a credit union. I would like for every young person to join a credit union. And I'm really serious about this. Some parents should try and get their children. It doesn't matter how much money you can put in a month, you know. It saves little your pocket money.
Family Indemnity Plan is also known as the FIP, covers up to 6 family members. $1 million payout is Plan G, $5,280 per month.
All right, so we're back. We're here with the very experienced Miss Laverne Johnson. And we have a few questions for the audience. We want to know if they were listening because you were pouring out a wealth of knowledge. Now, these questions are two-part. They must answer the two-part them correctly, but they are very simple. And you can only answer one question. All right? We can't give all our presents to the same person. All right, so let me give you the WhatsApp number. It's 876-542-6624. When to go again, it's 876-542-6624. All right? So, the first question, what is the minimum and the maximum you can contribute for your pension? Remember, the number is 876-542-6624. And the question is, what is the maximum and the minimum you can contribute towards your pension? Tell me how the hotline is going. Tell me how the hotline is going. And remember, you have to WhatsApp your full name when you're answering the questions so we know how to arrange your prizes.
Yes.
Anything on the hotline so far? All right.
Friday evening.
Well, we ask the second one. And whenever they come in, they come in.
That's
all right?
right.
Now, the second one is, what is your pension and what is retirement? It's a two-part question. You have to get both parts right. What is pension and what is retirement? And again, the WhatsApp you should send your answer and full name to is 876-542-6624. Again, 876-542-6624. Now, I really hope you guys out there enjoyed this presentation. I absolutely learned a lot, and I hope that after this discussion, more young people and not so young people can look themselves in the mirror and start taking this thing seriously. Because the older you are and the less time you have, maybe the 5% is not an option right now at the age you are.
True.
You might just have to start throwing the maximum right now. Because you don't want to be at the age of retirement and the pension that you're getting cannot cover your day-to-day. No, that is not nice. Because we can't be depending on nieces and daughters and sons to take care of you.
Right.
All right?
And we know, as was said, pension replaces income.
Pension replaces income. I remember.
So it must make sense.
More pension, less taxes. When you contribute to pension, it is tax free.
Comes out before tax.
First thing.
So when you take that out, everything left is tax. So when you leave back some, more tax will be on it. So you pay more tax.
And I want to pay less tax.
Less tax and save more money for yourself.
So I am contributing the max towards my pension.
That's right.
All right, Miss Johnson, it was an absolute pleasure and I absolutely learned a lot. And it was lovely having you here.
Thank you.
All righty. I just want to remind the people that if you need any financial services, you can come down to us at Lascelles and we'll guide you. We will hold your hand through whatever process you're going through. All right?
Yes.
So you can find us on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. So come on down to Lascelles and we have you covered. Until next time.
Lovely.